Welcome back to another episode of Cooking for My Boyfriend. On the menu today, senza iphuthu namasi. I know that you guys like to tussle, so here's a little bit of a disclaimer. This is how I cook iphuthu. If you have a different way of cooking iphuthu, my sister, we are both right, okay? You and I, we are both right. We're just using different methods to get to the same goal. I'm making this disclaimer because I know that the Putty police are about to come out guns blazing, just like the Bab police. So let's not do that. Anyway, in a pot, you want to add some boiling water, then proceed to add some salt as well as your mealie meal. So if you saw in the beginning of the video, the ratio of the water and the mealie meal is different. So you have much less water and a lot more mealie meal. Then you let that sit for about 5 minutes and then you go in with your fork and you do what you're seeing me do on the screen. Literally, if you're looking for an arm exercise, make iphuthu, because when I tell you I had to do this with my fork for like a really long time, I'm not even kidding. Like, this is literally what you're going to do. In this instance, I'm making iphuthu for 2 people. So obviously, in a different instance, if you're making it for more, you would use a much bigger pot and you would also use a much larger fork. You go in and you do this, like you literally go from left to right and you make what I would call amafufura wempupu. I don't know how else to say it in English, but like, if you know what's in amafufura, this is a mafufura. And then of course you add some water as you know you would need, because obviously because you added little water in the beginning, you might need to add a little bit more water so that the mealie meal and the water combines perfectly. You do that in steps. You don't do it all at once, because remember, you're making a mafufura. I really hope that we all understand what's like yina mafufura, but if you don't, I'm so sorry. Just like watch the video and do what I'm doing. So in order for iphuthu lami to cook perfectly, I usually cook it for about an hour, and I usually check in between and do exactly what you see me do until it reaches the texture that I like and I prefer. I prefer my iphuthu to be quite fine. Other people like it with a bit more chunks inside. I don't like the chunks, so that's why it is a bit more fine. So you go ahead and you literally do this until it's ready. Basically, for the hour that it's going to be cooking, you do this until it's ready. Of course, because it is a sort of bab, as you continue to cook it, you'll find that gubanes cocoa in the bottom, so that means it's ready, it's getting there. And obviously, if you've cooked iphuthu or bab before, you'll know that you can tell by the smell that it's actually getting ready. And then after that, you can of course serve it how you prefer. So fun fact, I know that some people like to have iphuthu with sugar, and if you are that person, bombastic side eye, because what do you mean? Because iphuthu is like ipalishi, right? So you're basically eating ipalishi with sugar. No ways, I'm not judging you, but bombastic side eye. Anyway, my iphuthu was ready and it was finally time to dish up. I went ahead to dish up for myself and my black king, and this was dinner. Yeah, we were having it with inkomazi, and it was lovely. It was great. I ended up eating that iphuthu for 3 days, because one thing about me, I will not waste food. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.